Hi, my name is Sarah Lawyer, mompreneur, and I am a Pinterest strategist. Alright, welcome back. In this video, we're actually going to be talking about what Pinterest boards you need to have on your Pinterest profile. Because Pinterest is not just about pinning it to your profile. You actually have to have a board. And boards are very important. You don't want to just have any boards on your profile. You want to actually have very specific and meaningful boards. And that's what we're going to cover today and why. Okay? So if you're new to Pinterest, one thing I want you to do is actually grab my free copy of Pinterest Pins Explained. I actually cover the basics of Pinterest. What is Pinterest? How is it different from social media? And also how to create a pin that is going to get you noticed. I give you also how to start publishing your pins, because that's what we're on Pinterest for, is you want to be able to get out there. You want to drive traffic home to your website. So that's what we're going to cover, is how to use these boards to now do that. My business has actually been built on helping other businesses expand their online presence using Pinterest. And for that, I actually created two things. I have an service agency that I provide for business owners, where I basically do everything for you. I'm hands-on, I do all the keyword research, I do all the imagery, I do everything you need to succeed in getting more traffic to your website. Or two, I teach you how to do it. And if you have actually already a social media manager or even a virtual assistant that handles your online presence, this is the thing. I actually created a course, Profitable Pinterest Academy. This is where you can go through and you learn everything from getting started, how to do the keyword research, how to apply the keywords, how to create the boards, how to create idea pins. I love idea pins. We'll cover that in another video. How to get started with a blog, how to even couple it with YouTube videos. It's all covered inside my academy. And right now it's at its introductory course price of $9.97. So go ahead and click the link in the description and get started today. All right, let's go ahead and jump right back in. What boards do you want to create? You actually want to, if you're brand new to starting Pinterest, you want to have at least 10 boards. Now you have what are called your own boards and you have group boards. If you have total 10 boards, 8 of those I want to be your own personal boards. 2 of those can be group boards. How do you get into group boards, Sarah? I don't even know what there were group boards. Don't worry, I gotcha. All right, so first, these 8 boards of 10 that you're going to do that are just your own. How do you know what to name them? What should you name them? You don't want to just name them anything. All right, so when you go into Pinterest, hit that little search icon. Start a search into the content that you usually share. Looking to see, really get inside the brain of your ideal client, your ideal customer. What are they searching for? Why did they come into Pinterest? What is it that they're asking? Those keywords are what you're going to use in your Pinterest, on your Pinterest board profile and your boards. These keywords are what you're going to use in your boards, on your Pinterest profile, in your pins, everything. So it is vital that you do the keyword research right now. Right. So once you've done that research, once you've looked into what exactly that they are searching for, you now put it in a board. You create a board. And to create a board, I actually have that covered in my free PDF that I mentioned earlier. You can go ahead and download it, but once you're in your profile, you hit there's 2 little tabs up at the top. It says created and saved. Go over to your saved. From there, you'll see a nice little plus arrow. That plus arrow is what is going to take you to creating a new board. Now, if you don't see the plus sign, that's okay. I got you covered. You'll go over to the top part that says create. Create new pin. So from here, you're like, but Sarah, I still don't have a board. It's okay. It's okay. So when you put in your image, up at the top it says publish. Next to it is where you choose your board. From here, you drop choose the drop down menu. I know you don't have a board yet. It's okay. Drop down menu. At the bottom it says create a new one. Create a new board. So I've just given you 2 ways to create a new board on your profile. Okay, now we've covered boards. What about group boards? How do you find them? Here's a little trick. If you're on Pinterest and you do a search, you can actually choose to search by pins, profiles, your own pins, or by boards. Choose boards. Now, when you do a search and you find boards, this is what's going to come up. It's going to come up with a whole list of boards. To find a group board, there is 2 ways. This first way I'm showing you is straight through Pinterest. So when you're scrolling through, you'll see pictures. If there's only one picture, that is in an individual board. That means there isn't anybody else in that board. There's no collaboration, nothing. But if you see multiple people underneath that group, that is called a group board. Now, not all of these boards are going to be open for you to joining. So how do you find those? The second tip I want to give to finding these group boards for you to join is actually a website called pingroupie.com. Pingroupie.com is a free service. Last time I checked, it could have changed. And basically you sign up, you do a search by topic, and it'll bring up a list of group boards that you can actually go and join if you put that filter of a request to join button available. Now, here are my tips for joining a group board. I'm really giving you the gold on this, okay? This is something I usually only say for my profitable Pinterest membership, or even my profitable Pinterest Academy, okay? This tip: before you hit that request to join, or even after you hit that request to join this group board, go and follow the person who's hosting it and give them a message. Tell them why you want to join their group board. Just that little message makes the whole difference. You want to be able to add. That means you are not someone who's just going and spamming all these group boards. You're actually going to care about what you add into this board. You want to be able to add value. Okay, that is a golden tip right there. I hope you got it. I hope you wrote it down. If not, go ahead and rewind. And that is the secret to creating boards on Pinterest. All right, so I hope you got some great value from this. Go ahead and hit like and subscribe. Check out the links in the description if you want more information. Talk to you soon.